Is your 9 to 5 your lifeline? Like, if that paycheck stopped tomorrow, would your body go straight into panic mode? And I don't just mean a logical, okay, I need to figure things out. I mean, your chest tightens, your stomach drops, your brain starts spiraling. Because for a lot of people, money isn't just income, it's safety, it's approval, it's survival. And the nervous system has been taught very clearly this person, this job, this client, this platform, this parent, this partner, that's where money comes from. But that's untrue. Money comes from source, not from people. And I'm going to explain what I mean by this. In this video, I want to show you how to stop teaching your nervous system that money only comes from one place. Because when you collapse money into a single source, everything about how you behave around money tightens. So by the end of this video, the goal isn't that you magically trust the universe, it's that your relationship with money stops feeling so fragile, so tense, so dependent. Most of us are walking around treating one thing as the source: a 9 to 5, a boss, a client roster, a husband, parents, one platform, one income stream. And once your body decides this is the source, it starts protecting it like a lifeline. This isn't about pretending humans don't matter. People still pay you, clients still choose you, action still matters, bills don't get paid by vibes. But here's the issue: when money is tied to specific humans, the nervous system interprets everything through threat. Rejection feels like danger, boundaries feel risky, honesty feels unsafe. Losing one client feels like collapse. So people don't make clean decisions, they make nervous ones. You start people pleasing, you undercharge to stay liked, you over deliver so no one leaves. You tolerate dynamics that don't feel good because losing them feels bigger than your self respect. And slowly, without realizing it, money gets fused with approval. At that point, you're not managing money anymore, you're managing emotions. This mirrors attachment patterns almost perfectly. If love came from one unpredictable caregiver, you learn to cling. If safety depended on staying chosen, you learn to perform. Money just becomes the adult version of that loop. So when I say money doesn't come from people, what I'm pointing at isn't mystical. I'm pointing at the fact that money moves through people, but it doesn't originate from any one of them. The supply of money is not limited to the humans currently in front of you. Once your nervous system believes one person is the source, the power dynamic shifts immediately. They hold leverage, you shrink, you negotiate against yourself, you tolerate more than you should. Bosses become survival figures, clients become survival figures, platforms become survival figures, partners become survival figures. And then people wonder why they feel resentful, burnt out, used, or quietly angry at money. Because when someone feels like your lifeline, you can't meet them as an equal, you meet them as a dependent. This is also where infantilization creeps in, especially for women, waiting for Prince Charming, waiting to be picked, waiting to be chosen, waiting to be paid, waiting to be approved, waiting for permission to relax. Money stops being something you're in relationship with and starts feeling like something that uses you. Now, zoom out for a second. Money does not live inside your job. It doesn't live inside your boss. It doesn't live inside your client. It moves through a system: the internet, ideas, timing, opportunities, people you haven't even met yet, channels you haven't opened yet. Money arrives in sideways ways all the time. One piece of content introduces you to someone you didn't know you needed. One boundary closes one door and opens five you couldn't see while you were clinging. One decision that feels scary short term creates long term stability you couldn't have planned. You don't need to control the roots, you just need to stop mentally collapsing them into one person. And this isn't about becoming all passive, like, oh, yeah, the universe will sort everything out. It's cognitive flexibility. Like, I want to help you think about money more laterally. And this limiting belief that money only comes from one person is especially dangerous for entrepreneurs and creators. People tie their income to algorithms. Views drop and their nervous system freaks out. Sales dip and suddenly their worth is on the floor, right? So they start chasing, posting from panic, overproducing, discounting themselves. When income feels psychologically fragile, people behave in ways that make it economically fragile. Even capable people end up acting like everything could disappear any second, right? This is where different money wounds show up. So some people think I shouldn't ask for more, they might leave. Some think I need one stable source or I'm not safe. Some think if I don't grip this, it will vanish, will never come back. Some don't trust themselves to create again if something ends. So different stories, similar nervous system logic. And here's the part you won't like hearing. Clinging blocks money. And I don't mean that in a woo-woo manifestation nonsense way. I mean fear-based behavior lowers decision quality. A regulated nervous system sets clearer prices. A regulated nervous system chooses better clients. A regulated nervous system takes cleaner risks. A regulated nervous system doesn't confuse short-term loss with long-term danger. Scarcity trains you to see money as an amount to hoard, protect, grip, defend. Sufficiency lets money move in and out without every transaction feeling like a verdict on your worth. And when you see the world as there's not enough, everything becomes a competition, right? Everyone becomes a threat. And even when you have enough, when you have more, it's never enough. That chase never ends. Not at a higher income, not at a bigger house, not at a bigger audience. And the quiet cost of that mindset is that life becomes smaller, creativity shrinks, relationships strain, your body never really rests. And please don't get me wrong, this isn't about going on a shopping spree and being careless with money because money's meant to circulate. No, saving is responsible. Planning matters, but when holding becomes gripping, money stops flowing and becomes stagnant, not serving anyone or anything. So I want to end with this question. Who have you been treating like the gatekeeper of your survival? And what would change if your nervous system stopped believing money only comes through them? You don't need to force trust. You don't need to leap into uncertainty. You just need to loosen the lie that one person, one job, one source gets to decide whether you're safe. Because money moves through people, but it was never meant to depend on just one of them. It took me a very long time to learn. And I guess that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you love, and I will see you in a jiffy.